Okay, I'm going to see if I can do another quick show and tell, just holding the phone in my hand. So, y'all bear with me. I'll try to keep it in frame. This is what I've done to the cover so far. This is a color copy of a painting that I did of a Willow Wolf Raven pattern. She had actually done it in oils and I did it on acrylics. And what I did was I actually covered the canvas with hymnal pages and then painted the design on top of that. So I just took a picture of it and made a color copy to use in a project and decided to use it in this one. And all I did for the spine was wrapped a piece of torn muslin. So nothing's actually attached. If I decide I don't want to use this, I can always take it off. But so far I like it. I want to put something here. I'm just not sure what yet. So that's the reason it's kind of left as it is. But when the book opens up, this part of the spine of the book, the original spine of the book, was so weak, I didn't want to take the chance of trying to put the binder mechanism there. So I actually offset it and put it on the back of the book. And you can see it's attached with the brads. And I brought the brads through the back side. And not sure how well that shows up, but I molded the prongs of the brad around the metal base part of the mechanism. I had lined the inside with songbook page just because that was the look that I decided I wanted for it. But I wanted to break it up, so I thought the torn muslin, and it's not glued down, so if I decide I don't like that, I can always take it off. But so far I like it, and I like just kind of the I guess the textural effect of all the different layering that I've done on it so far. I used a piece of old eyelet trim here on top of the pocket, but I had covered the pocket with a piece of patterned paper because I wanted to bring some of the blue from the cover to the inside cover. So I thought that was a good way to do it. And then you can still see the blue through the eyelet holes. And then the brown just kind of gives that vintage look. And then the inside back pocket does the same thing, only it's smaller because with the binder mechanism being on the back cover, it shortened what would have actually been the back cover of the book. And so with this being a pocket, I just made some little tags and things to go in some of the various pockets in the books. This first page here, I just got playing around with some cardstock, making some folds and flips out of it. And this is a pocket on the front. And then I ended up doing a little fold over book. And then the center page part I left as a pocket that has these little long skinny tags that could be used for journaling or whatnot. And the back side has another pocket here at the bottom, and then I did just a little card with a piece of doily as a tuck spot, and then just stuck that tag in there just to fill up the space for now. Just one of the file card dies. I had to trim it down because I wanted the tab end to show, so I cut from this edge and then punched my holes because I didn't want too much hanging off the edge of the book in this particular one. And the rest of this is just various pages from different papers. Here was a piece of patterned cardstock, but it was only patterned on one side, but I thought it was really pretty, so I used the small Sizzix die. Those file folder dies fit perfect in this one. And this was just a scrap. I stamped some of journaling spots on. Just some more random pages. This was a page I made from wallpaper scrap. So it's got the pockets on the front and back edge. And then I did a fold over piece to go in the center pocket. And then this was the tag I made to go, in this one, and it's just done where it's only connected on the bottom, and one side is kind of like a little tuck spot. So I did another tag to go inside it, and I hope all of this is showing. More file cards. I wanted a vellum page, but I wanted some sort of pocket on it, so I did a front and back corner tuck spot pocket, and it'll hold little tags or whatever in it, but I just liked the idea of the vellum page. And it's just some more notebook paper, another piece of patterned paper. It was a scrap, and it was a little too wide to be a page, so I just folded it over and made a little pocket out of it. And then did the other half of this piece that I had made and put there. More of the graph paper, just a plain craft cardstock page. This was, there again, it was a wider piece of cardstock, and I didn't want to cut it off to waste it, so I just folded it over and made a pocket out of it to hold a card. I left the back plain on that particular one. Another one of the Sizzix file dies from this was actually a card front, and I cut the shape from it. Another one of the bigger file cards, and some more just random pages. And then the back pocket, there again, it was just a wider scrap of cardstock, and so I made a tuck pocket out of the side of it. And then I had this scrap edge piece that had the bird on it, so I figured I would use that so I could incorporate some more blue and the bird in the book. And then, of course, the little back pocket is just a little small pocket to stick a few tags in. But that's what I've done so far. Thanks.